Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I hope your week has gotten off to a really good start. Before we jump in, I just wanted to let you know that I recently completed the 2022 yearly overview tarot readings. I will pop the playlist up here for you, and you might want to jump in and see what the energies are available for you to align your inspired action to, so that you can really bring through the meaningful and lasting change you want in your life this year. If you do want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time. You'll find the link to my website down below, and you can peruse the kind of offerings that are over there when you are ready. To let you know that the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can enroll at any time, and you do get immediate lifetime access to all of the resources, which is online learning modules, practices. We've got lots of videos over there, and also you get access to me through my private karmic community. So it's really great if you want to learn to guide yourself from your own intuition and learn to uncover your own subconscious blocks and beliefs, so you know where you might be getting in your own way of really bringing through the change that you want in your life. So that's it from me. I just wanted to say hi and wish you a week full of love and magic. Let's head across to your reading now. Aries, welcome to your reading for February 14th to the 20th. Let's see what is on the cards for you. I've got the 9 card block, 3 cards recent past, 3 current or focus energy, 3 near future outcome, couple of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck as well. This week, Aries, I'm working with the Sacred Power reading cards, the Moonchild and Star Child Tarot as per usual, and the Morgan Greer Tarot. Aries, we have got the full moon in Leo on the 16th, and this is a big one. It's really interesting because, you know, Leo rules the heart, rules the spine, and it really, in this full moon, it's partnerships that are really under the focus. Now, this is not a love reading for you, and but it involves a partnership. So this is an interesting energy. It's a bizarre little energy in this reading, but I feel like something is about to come to a head. You know, full moon is the climax point where there is a release potentially of a situation. We also have the 3 of Swords here as well. So it is around, you know, there is kind of like heart matters here. You know, there is the potential for hurt and loss. So we have to obviously be mindful of what we're entering into. Let's start with the oracles. I've got community and compassion. So I feel like, actually, I'm gonna do these as a group. I've got community, compassion, and I've got the 8 of Wands. I've got this feeling that there is going to be some kind of message from somebody in your network or somebody in the wider community, okay? And it could be sort of like framed as a compassion call, like the thing that maybe you were seeking, a job offer, some money, some funding or something like that. You might have had you might have been seeking something, and I feel like with this 8 of Wands, there could be a message that promises a lot to you. You know, the 8 of Wands for me is kind of the message that promises to turn the tables, maybe that thing that you just thought you needed. So I feel like you're either seeking it's around finance, okay? We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. It could be that you're seeking a new role or you're needing money for something, and I feel like somebody has taken interest, maybe has an invested interest in whatever it is that you are seeking or trying to create here. Now the 7 of Cups is here, and this is an energy of being careful of illusion or buying into a fantasy or a dream. So we need to be careful this week. I feel like this offer that you're getting might be too good to be true, right? And that there's going to be maybe a lot of promises here. It may seem to have a lot of potential, but what I'm concerned about is the level of follow through here, or right down to the integrity or authenticity of the people involved and the offer. Aries, it's a different reading for you. You don't normally get these kind of readings. I'm an Aries myself, so I'm going, okay, well, this will be an interesting week ahead for us. So 7 of Cups for me can be the kind of dangling of the carrot. It can be hollow words, hollow promises, but at the end of the day, you know, it's like they're not fulfilled. There isn't follow through, and the contract isn't honored, something like that. So let's jump into the tarot, Aries. I've got the 3 of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Devil. So the 3 of Wands, I feel, is your energy. You have been kind of seeking, or you've been kind of putting the call out. You've been casting a net wide. You know, I really feel that you are kind of wanting to take some calculated risks here. You know, you are the Emperor after all. It could be that you're seeking an investment. It could be that you're seeking to buy or rent a home, or go and buy an investment property or something like that. Or it could be that you are, you know, looking for new work or funding or something monetary, something solid, something secure to get ahead in your life, is what I'm feeling. So the 3 of Wands is like, I'm trying to manifest, I'm trying to create, but maybe there was the financial resources that were lacking, or you were looking for maybe either looking for somebody to help you, or somebody has kind of picked up the call and kind of targeted you, is what I'm feeling. Now I've got the Queen of Swords next to the Devil here. So we've got Libra, we've got Capricorn. So there could be somebody here, you know, with an eagle eye, who's kind of noticed the call and seen an opportunity in that for themselves. I'm not saying it's necessarily really sinister. It could just be somebody who's trying to ride on coattails here, or that sees an opportunity in your, yeah, it's almost like they're going to come in on a kind of compassionate note and offer you something, but it's framed as an offer of kindness, but I think that they are hoping that it will benefit them in some way. That's what I'm feeling. The Devil is here, so of course it can be somebody who is manipulating a situation for their own interests, you know, all the way through to even, you know, taking some of the resources for themselves. So that's what I'm feeling here. And the Queen of Swords in the reading here says, Aries, you really need to have your eyes peeled. You really need to be really creating some strong boundaries here. If somebody comes in, you really need to question them. You really need to find out their intentions. You really need to be careful with details and contracts, links to justice energy. So if you are dealing with any, you know, purchases of big items or anything like that, just do your homework and just run it by somebody legal or something like that. Current focus energy, I've got the King and Queen of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords. So this was the energy that kind of alerted to me. It could be a couple, it could be a business partnership. You know, this couple here are going to present as being very astute and very on their game. They might be quite wealthy, they might be quite successful, but you need to ask yourself, Aries, how did they get in that position? And it may be 7 of Swords because, you know, they are, you know, potentially not operating, you know, honestly or in the best interests of people. So I'm concerned about the King and Queen of Pentacles with the 7 of Swords, which can be a taking energy. You know, these people here are at the top of their game. You know, they know what they're doing, and it might not be necessarily targeted in a negative way. It could be like, yep, I can take your money, I can invest it, or, you know, I'll help you with that property deal, or I'll lend you this money. But with the 7 of Swords here, this could be the very thing that actually leads to the loss, is what I'm feeling. The energy that I feel, Aries, is that you would be better off going it alone, okay, and not partnering with these people, or not allowing them into your life, or not helping you, or not taking their advice, okay. So that's coming through really, really clearly for me. It could be, you know, a couple that run a business, not necessarily a romantic couple, but it may be a married couple, but I feel that is a business partnership here, and they're going to present kindly, compassionately, that they know their stuff, and maybe they do. But it's just saying here that it's not in your best interest, Aries, and it's some kind of, you know, illusion, or that it's going to look good on the outside, but when it comes down to it, you know, it's not going to be. So down here in the outcome, I've got the Hanged Man, the 3 of Swords, and the Fool. Aries energy going their own way. So The Hanged Man, I feel that, you know, you're going to, it could be that you're going to kind of sit on this before you move forward and really assess it. I like that. But it could be an indication that whatever happens here actually puts you in a suspension period, like it actually holds you stuck, holds you bound in some way, right? And the devil can also be that energy. It could be that somebody's trying to contract you into something so that you're locked in for a certain period where you have to pay money or something like that. And that's why we have to be really clear, and we have to be clear of where the boundaries lie in contractual agreements as well. So we want to be careful that we don't end up in Hanged Man, like all of a sudden I'm tied up, I'm stitched up into this, and I didn't even really know I was getting into that situation, right? And then I'm trying to think, how do I get out of it? And with the Hanged Man, which comes before or after Justice, before the Death card, it's like the only way out is to end it. And it could be that you actually lose something again in breaking a contract or trying to get out of this, okay? And that's why we have the Three of Swords here. It's like there is some loss, there is the severing of ties, you know, the going of the own way. I could have avoided this by being in Queen of Swords energy back here, you know, operating with clarity and vision is what I really feel, Aries. You finish on the Fool, and this is very much the fresh new start, and it's very much packing up my things and going my own way, right? You know, and also I'm just feeling into this, like, just don't be the fool in this situation, Aries. Just make sure that you are really looking at what's going on here. But ultimately I see a fresh new start, a new path, and you going it alone, going your own way. And it's going to be important to really, really follow your instincts and your intuition. Let's get one more. It's the King of Swords. That's Aquarian energy. Yeah, King of Swords is the person that has an eagle-eye perspective, takes a step back. And I think that once you go your own way, and hopefully you'll go your own way, you know, before you try and enter into this, this is about hindsight. Like, I think it'll become clear to you what the intentions were, and you'll see how the dots connect. And it could even be that you've been groomed in some way for something. And I think that, you know, it won't be long before you go, oh gosh, that all makes sense now. I've really dodged one here. That's what I'm feeling with the King of Swords. And the King of Swords links to sometimes technology. It could be that this is done over the internet. The Eight of Wands would indicate that as well. So I guess it's a little bit of a warning call, Aries, for you. Just be really mindful of who might be coming forward. Could be a partnership. It could be one of these people operating alone as well, who has like what it seems to be a really great offer that would help you. It feels like a compassion, or it could be like, you know, them wanting help for a compassionate cause or something like that. But I don't feel like it's authentic, and I feel like you might get locked into something that you didn't really know that you were signing up for, and you're going to want to get out of it. So Aries, that's what I have for you, and I hope this resonates for the person that it's meant for. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It's also pretty specific this week, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. Drop me a comment if you are called to share, though. I do read them all and try and interact with you all over there. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I post new videos, and it's a great energy exchange between us because it helps support the channel, as does when you like, share, and comment on the video. It has been a pleasure to read your cards, Aries. I will see you back here for another one next time. Bye for now.